rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone while recording. Oh, we're live.
Hi, good day. Welcome to the Pantry Challenge No.2. So today is all about cooking with what's in your pantry. So I've got some ingredients which come from the food box. For example, we have mince, we have spaghetti, we have lentils, tomatoes, onion, garlic, oil, and this was also in there as well, which I can show you a quick sneaky way, instead of, if we don't have spaghetti, to use the 2-minute noodles instead. So our thing is about mince today, so we could obviously make lots of different stuff from this. We can make nachos, we can make bolognese, we can make lasagna, shepherd's pie. So I've got a challenge today of doing this under 8 minutes. So I've got a pot here of water cooking, warming up for the spaghetti. So first of all, I'm just going to quickly crack on with that. I'm going to grab some spaghetti and put that in, because this could take about 8 minutes to cook.
Marvellous.
Right.
Now the reason we're under time pressure today is because videos are so much nicer to watch when they're short.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. And so that's the spaghetti going in now.
Spaghetti's going to go in there. So basically we have around 8 minutes. That'll all collapse inside. Also a little bit of salt.
Now you cook the spaghetti with the lid on.
Yep.
Is there any reason? Because I usually do it with the lid off.
I would do it with the lid off if it was at home.
Yep.
But because we've got a little bit of wind today,
yep.
That's not from me.
Yep.
That's from the outside atmosphere. That's why I put the lid on today.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Right. So I've got my mince here. So first of all, I'm going to got a nice hot pan. We're going to put a little bit of oil in there, and then while we're cooking the mince, then we're going to chop up the onions and garlic. Right.
So we're in Carrington Park today. It's a beautiful day.
We only picked the best days. We've got another beautiful day in the Wildlife. We're in Carterton today.
That's the mince going in.
Yep. Just to let you know, this would be normal mince. It's actually got a little bit of onion and garlic in it, because I made burgers last night and this was a little bit left over from that.
Wonderful.
So literally just frying this off. No salt or pepper now.
Ooh, hot.
Okay.
All right.
Tin of tomatoes. We've got our garlic and onion. So just going to get my garlic. I'm just going to bash it. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the quickest way to do it.
Okay.
Just
so you don't need
it.
any special equipment. You just need to whack it with a knife.
Bash it.
With the flat edge. Okay.
And then just going to chop it up.
We have a dog.
Like so. Right, that's not on the menu today.
No.
Right.
That would be one hell of a pantry challenge.
That would.
Okay.
So basically we're just browning it off. So we're not adding any sort of pepper because we want some colour.
Yep, okay.
Start it off. I'll just give it a little chefy little zhuzh. Okay.
It's all in the wrist.
That's it. Right. So if you want to make a really fine puree, you could add a little bit of salt to it.
Yeah.
And you just get it, and then you can just use your knife and it will literally make it into a really fine puree.
Wow. Oh, your spaghetti's going.
Yep,
Gosh, I've never seen
that
that
will
before.
Literally make it into, as you can see, a little fine puree like that.
Yep. Look at that, easy.
Right. And then the onion. Just,
Any special technique with cutting an onion?
I will show you now. So just
Brilliant.
trim off the ends, then in half, and then we'll just peel the brown skin off. And then if you're slicing onions, I would normally take the root off, this bit here,
Yep.
and cut like that. But because we're making diced onions, I'm going to leave that on.
Okay.
So I've got a little tomato knife. You can use the chopping knife, doesn't really matter.
Yep.
And then we just go 3/4 of the way through it.
Yep.
Yeah, just you don't
Oh,
have
so
to
not
do it
all the way
fast.
to the end with the knife,
No.
I see.
Yeah. I'm just going to say you can use whatever knife you want. And I'm just doing it nice and fine. You don't have to do it as fine as this.
Oh, it smells amazing.
And then just make an incision, 2 or 3 incisions like that. And then
Wow, and you've got this beautiful fine dice.
Yep, fine diced onion.
Lovely. Great.
And then you can just, again, just go over it a little bit if you need to. Right, so to the mince, now that it's cooking,
Okay, so we've
just add onion and garlic to that.
Oh, yum. Awesome. Okay,
So
spaghetti's going really well.
Take that off because that's all good. Give it a little, make sure it's not sticking together. That's all right. So again, in that we've got the spaghetti, which is going to cook for 8 minutes. We've got the water. We've browned off our mince. We'll just add our onions to that now and our garlic. And now we've browned it off, we can add our salt and pepper. So what happens is that will release the juices from the onions and obviously the mince and everything. It will make it a beautiful flavour.
So quite a lot of salt,
yeah,
you know.
I would normally put a good, maybe a table and 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
Okay.
And then a bit of pepper for a bit of spice.
But if people didn't have those basic condiments, it's still going to taste great, eh?
Yep. Yeah, if you've got onions and garlic, if you've got any mixed herbs or anything like that, or a bit of parsley,
yep,
some basil, some coriander, any of those things. I mean, yeah, if you're able to give to food parcels, it's good to speak to the guys there and ask what could be good for them. I mean,
yep,
for me as a chef, salt and pepper is like losing a right arm, because
yeah,
to make the flavour really nice, to
yep,
make it nicely seasoned, salt and pepper will be great. Oil, again, onions, garlic, potatoes, those things, if you've got that in your food box, it
yeah,
just makes life, I mean, as you know, most people, you know, any recipe always says onion, garlic, salt, pepper,
yep,
those things.
so those basics.
Yeah.
Looking amazing.
See,
so it cooks quite quickly, doesn't it,
yep,
mince? It doesn't take long.
That's it. And then to that we're going to add our tin of tomatoes.
I don't know how we're doing for time, Ant, but I feel like we're making good progress.
Yeah. And obviously from this, I mean, you know, for some people cooking is actually a chore, you know.
Yeah.
If you're able to you know, get say like 1 kilo or 2 kilos of mince, you can make this up. And then if you could make a little bit of mashed potato, you could make it, you know, say cottage pie, you could keep some for lasagna, you could do like burritos with the mince in.
Yep.
There's lots of different derivatives, and you could put it into little plastic containers like that if you have it, or anything.
Yep.
And then you could freeze it, put it in the fridge, so you've got enough for the next few days.
Got it.
So we're just going to put a tin of tomatoes in there.
Da-da. So hopefully in future we will have some microphones so that we can get some really good sound quality. So I am conscious that last video somebody said, could we all be a bit louder? It's really tough when we're outdoors, but you know, hopefully we will get the technology.
That's it. So again, even with this, because you've added tomatoes, you could add a little pinch of sugar because you've got acid in tomatoes. We haven't got that today, but
yep,
that's all right. So obviously mince, brown it off, then add your onions, garlic, salt and pepper, then your tin of tomatoes, and then you're just going to cook this down.
Great.
Yeah, and as I said, you're making like bolognese today, but you could make lots of different things. Lasagna, as I said, you can make nachos, you could make
Cottage pie.
Cottage pie, all of those different things. Again, you could add kidney beans to it.
Yep.
We've actually got a tin of lentils here. We could
Oh
actually
yeah.
bulk it out with the lentils.
And that came in the food parcel
That came
box?
in the food parcel box. Well, actually, we can do that. We can add a bit of lentils. Again, to bulk it out, if you're feeding a family of 6 or 8,
Yes.
a tin of lentils will do it. And as I
Packed
said,
with iron as well, eh? And lots of other good things. Oh,
right, it's starting to get a bit.
it is getting a bit windy, which is also going to play havoc with the sound, but we are getting there. Our Pantry Challenge box is going for a journey all on its own. Oh yes, the wind has really got up. So Ant's just added the lentils. That's looking really good,
And
really good.
If you're vegetarian, again, onions and garlic, add your lentils, salt and pepper, and you've got a lentil nachos or lentil mince.
Wonderful.
You can do that as well. Right.
gonna...
We're nearly about there, I think.
Okay.
Let's have a little taste. Obviously, the longer you cook it for.
Oh, it looks really yum. Look at that.
Right, so I've got a couple little bowls here. And as I said, if you don't have spaghetti and you do have a food parcel and you have one of these, you could just put the 2-minute noodles in the water, take them out, and mix them with the
Got it.
mince. So it's even quicker rather than waiting for 8 minutes for the pasta to cook.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take a little bit of this out. So I don't need all of it now, so this will be for our tea tonight.
Oh, yum.
And then I'm just going to get
Oh, it looks really yummy.
spaghetti. Again, just test it, make sure it's cooked nicely.
Asbestos fingers, look at you.
So, a little bit of the water,
Yep.
fine.
Yes, sometimes keeping some of the water back is useful, isn't it? Can
That's
be.
it. Oh, it's great. And then also,
Oh, yum.
obviously we don't have any cheese today, but if you have a bit of Parmesan cheese or a bit of any cheese you can lay your hands on just to finish it off, it's always great.
Wonderful.
All right. So again, just give this a little chefy toss, just put it all together.
Oh, that looks
And then
great.
we have mince, basically like a spaghetti bolognese, just like the mama used to make it. Right. And again, if you have any other ingredients, basil, coriander, lots of, put whatever you want in. This is all about cooking for your whānau, for your family, hungry tummies, and also sitting down for a meal together and having a chat about what happened
In your day.
in your day.
Yeah. Looks lovely. And so all those ingredients were from a food parcel, so they're all kind of basics that we can get hold of. And a few little extras if you can manage it, but as Ant said, you don't need all the extras. There's plenty there to make a good nutritious meal.
Right. So bon appetito, as I say, if you've got a bit of cheese you can. I think we did it, I don't know.
I don't know how long.
But
Show us the box, Ant. Hold up the box.
Pantry Challenge by Planalytics.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Please comment as well if there's anything you really would like to learn in the next few series that we're going to be doing. I'm all up for all ears, listen to what you guys want.
Absolutely.
Happy cooking.
Thank you, Ant.